the fuck? So, schon besser. Einfach nach Rang. So. Auch einiges müssen wir verkaufen. Stimmt's, Kennen? Ja. Genau, schon besser. Ich muss wirklich aufpassen, was ich jetzt verkaufe, da einige Waffen noch
schlecht sind.
kann Mesh uns beschädigen, steht hier. Steht hier überall. Kann alles sehr gut. Das heißt, ich kann noch ich brauche den Mist nicht mehr.
Boah, wie viel du Geld kriegst, ey.
Das ist wenig. Also im echten Leben wäre das viel, aber jetzt.
Na, jetzt hast du viel, oder?
Ja. Da tue ich nichts verkaufen, hier tue ich nichts verkaufen, hier tue ich auch nichts. Sehr gut.
Weil welche Level bist du?
Ich guck klein nach.
Ich will auch noch.
Ich glaube, ich bin Level 57. Ich weiß es jetzt wieder. Ich bin Level 57. Wie ich immer noch keine neuen Attacken habe. Ich glaube, ich kriege auch zukünftig keine mehr. Kann das sein?
Das ist Mist.
Das ist echt Mist. Wachdienst. Ich spare mir noch ein paar Punkte und jetzt muss ich erstmal hier ein bisschen was verbessern. Aura, die Schwächung, Tilt und Regeneration gewährt. Sehr gut. Das klingt nochmal gut. Anti-Schwerkraft.
Jawohl.
Äther, aber erzeugt seinen Spitzen. Das Ätherkraft absorbiert. Sehr gut. Das ist sehr gut immer. Computervirus. Flächenangriff mit Ätherwelle. Meshungen werden unmächtig.
Und der neuen Anti-Schwerkraftfunktion.
Und der neuen Anti-Schwerkraftfunktion. Richtig.
Schnell die Welt plötzlich kommt. Mario Kart.
So. Na, herunter von Angriff, der einen Feind einschläfert. Luftklaue, Schutzhaltung, Zweiter Gang, statt Muskelkraft erhöht Schaden physischer Techniken. Ja. Finde ich noch nicht ganz so. Bin ich noch nicht überzeugt. Wo wenig Punkte die hat, ey. So, geht auch nicht mehr. Jetzt ist auf mein Opfer, KP um sich Spielzeit. Finde ich dämlich. Ganz ehrlich.
Nils,
Ja,
soll ich Schlange holen?
kannst Schlange holen. Dämonische starker Angriff auf einen Feind, der alle anderen erzittern lässt. Oh, hu, hu, hu. Er macht den raus und tut den hier einfach. Der gibt, Alter, gibt der viel. Ach du Scheiße. Voll geil. Voll krass. Hat Ricky was Neues? Heile, heile, Kuckuck. Fröhlicher starker Angriff des Heiden Meschern geraten in Paar. Schlag Entschuldigung. War nicht schlecht. Na mach das. Kopfschuss, jetzt hab ich's. Wie viel Schaden jetzt macht das Hammer?
Das
So.
ist gut.
Das ist echt gut. So. Hier ist Maximum Eisruf. Alter, wie viele ich da rufen könnte.
Nils, bei den Robotern.
Ja, die Meschons.
Ja. Habt ihr schon den Fetten besiegt?
Ja, haben einen fetten besiegt, aber noch nicht alle fette. Und hier kann ich auch jetzt alles auf Maximum, Leute. 90 Minuten ist schon besser. Löscher. Schmetterschlag. Nicht genug TP. Leckt mich. Impuls dafür. So. Gucken wir uns hier ein bisschen um.
Ja, du bist ein Sie.
Wir konnten kommen ohne die Energie anderer Lebewesen aus. Wir brauchen nur ein bisschen Wasser und Äther. Voll krass.
Ja, du bist im 57. Level.
Ja, Level 57. Jetzt sprich nicht mal meine Tochter mehr mit mir. Sie ist über 1000 Jahre alt. Man soll ja glauben, dass ihre Trotzphase vorbei ist. What the fuck? Die Pubertät, ey, die dauert bestimmt lange. Wir haben zurzeit viele Probleme. Früher war es nicht so schlimm. Hoffentlich ist das keine Strafe für das, was Egil getan hat. Ach ja, Egil, das Stück Code. Dorfbewohner, kennt ihr Eiz? Er dreht immer außerhalb des Dorfs seine Runde. Er kommt einfach nicht damit klar, was aus Egil geworden ist. Wie lange macht er das schon? Chance. Na gut, gehen wir erstmal aufs Schiff und reden. Stimmt's?
Ja.
Ey, was sitzt denn du hier? Wir verwenden spezielle Waffen für den Kampf gegen die Meschern. Die Angriffskraft ist nicht sehr berauschend, aber die Waffen sind trotzdem gut, da sie mit Meschern verletzen können. Wir sind fertig. Aber sowas von.
So, are you Mechon?
In one sense we are, and in another we are not. It is a fact that the weapons you call the Mechon were created by our civilization. However, we were born from the Mechonis. By your understanding, it would be correct to say that we are the same as Mechon.
A form of mechanical life born of the Mechonis. Is that correct?
From our perspective, you are forms of organic life born of the Bionis.
Life born of the Mechonis. So there is life here, just like on Bionis.
Explain to us why you invaded our world. What did we ever do to you?
I understand your feelings, but please, there is much yet to tell you.
Dunban, please hear her out.
But
These Machina, they're good people.
Fiora?
You do not look fully functional.
Ever since she was given this body, she hasn't been feeling too good. But we honestly don't know what to do.
Do you mean to tell me you are not Machina? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I'm okay. Really.
Nonsense. I am a doctor. Do not worry. I specialize in people in your situation. Just as I thought. You were transformed into a face unit. You are experiencing a functional breakdown in multiple locations. I will take her to my laboratory. The Chief will answer your questions. He is waiting for you in Junks.
For us?
We will speak later.
Shulk, I'm...
Fiora,
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on her.
thanks.
Dann machen wir es halt so mit den dreien. Verdammt, falsche Taste.
Huh. He's massive.
I get a kick out of seeing people's faces every time.
We were told that you were waiting for us.
That's right. I've been waiting a long time. Waiting for you to accept my request.
Request?
But first, let me ask. The sword the young man is holding. Is that the Monado?
It is.
And the destruction of the fortress on the sword. Was that your lot's doing?
Yes, although unfortunately we were unable to stop Egil.
Egil?
Do you know him? He claims to be the leader of Mechonis.
This Egil that you fought is one of our people. He's my son.
Your son?
Actually, my request is about him as well.
Ah,
I want you to kill Egil.
Sehr gut, wenn wir erstmal einen Mordauftrag bekommen. Jo. Das wird erstmal gespeichert.
Dearest Homs and Nopon representatives, my humble gratitude for accepting our invitation. I am Kallian Antiqua, Regent of the High Entia.
We all know who you are. You High Entia have kept yourselves safe, remaining spectators to our destruction. Why call upon us now?
As stated in my invitation, it is our intention to form an allied force from the peoples of Bionis, with which we will confront Mechonis.
Look at you. One little scratch and you're already crying for help.
I cannot deny this. The attack did serve as the catalyst, but the fact remains that things have changed.
When we needed help at the Battle of Sword Valley, our cries were ignored. Give me one good reason why we should bother.
I understand your anger. Our selfishness was inexcusable. However, please hear what I have to say. Listen to why our stance has changed.
Stop talking if you like, but no promises we'll stick around to the end.
We High Entia were mistaken. We believed that if we were attacked by the Mechon, our power alone could repel them. But a brave group of young heroes showed us the error of our ways. When the Mechon descended upon Aerith Sea, Shulk fought with a courage I have never seen. I was most surprised to see that this group was comprised of different races. Homs, Nopon, High Entia. Although different, They trusted one another as friends. As just one inhabitant of Bionis, I desired to... No, I felt compelled to become strong like them.
Their strength came from the Monado. Bravery only gets you so far in this world.
Then you will not join us?
Hold your horses, son. I said they didn't win with bravery alone, but they wouldn't have got far without it. All right. You can count on our help.
The Nopon will join too. The Hum and Bird people are friends of the Nopon. We will fight together.
Dixon, are you leaving?
Yeah. It's just I felt this sudden pain in the neck.
Is that your response?
Don't go jumping the gun there, Prince. I'll leave the colony's forces with old Atharon here. You can use them however you want. I've got somewhere I need to be.
Might I ask where?
A battle's more than just a head-on assault. The sooner you realize that, the better. I better go and remind Shulk and all.
So you know of their whereabouts?
I told you. I've got a pretty good idea.
Dixon!
Yeah?
If you should meet Shulk...
What?
I have something I want you to tell him.
Haha, möge der Krieg beginnen! Wuhu!
You want us to kill your son? That is no small request.
There are hardly any of us Machina left on Mechonis. Back when the Bionis and the Mechonis were fighting, the Bionis almost completely wiped us out. I suppose the Bionis just didn't want us around. Lady Mayneth fought the Bionis for us. In the end, the two Titans wounded each other and entered a deep slumber.
Who was Lady Mayneth?
The creator of Mechonis. You could say that she is the Mechonis itself.
You talk like you saw all this. Ain't this all just an ancient myth?
I know I look young, but I'm actually quite old. I saw the whole thing with my own eyes.
You can't be serious.
The people of Mechonis must have a longer lifespan. Just like we High Entia live far longer than Homs.
I get that, but he can't have lived that long.
But why do you want your son dead? From what you've told us, I would have thought you'd want us to destroy the Bionis rather than kill your own son.
Egil was a brilliant young man. Clever, strong, and kind to the less able. But he never forgave the Bionis for what it did. And he swore to take revenge.
So he wants to do to us what the Bionis did to the Machina.
Correct. Egil is trying to eradicate all innocent life on Bionis. He has to be stopped.
Didn't you ever try to stop him?
We tried once. A lot of people were killed. He's blinded by revenge. Even Lady Mayneth herself couldn't convince him to stop.
Where is Egil now?
Most likely the Mechonis capital. He's trying to restore its former glory all by himself.
I feel sorry for him.
Oi! What are you talking about? Did you forget what he did to us?
I haven't forgotten or forgiven. But Egil's clearly suffered a lot in his life. You don't feel any sympathy at all?
All I know is, this stinks. Who cares what he's been through?
Rhine!
I understand about Egil. But why us? You should be aware that Shulk's sword, the Monado, has the power to destroy Mechonis weaponry. It's said that it was once the sword of the Bionis. Doesn't the very sight of it make you quiver?
Zanza.
Huh?
Oh, just talking to myself. If you're gonna kill Egil, you'll need all of that sword's power. That's how strong Egil is. But enough talk. You must be tired. Take your time and think it over. Until the young lady's treatment is finished, feel free to spend time in our village.
Was sagst du dazu?
She has done well to survive such injury.
What do you mean? Is she sick?
Since you seem to have knowledge of Hom's medicine, I'll explain it like this. I'm afraid she's had several of her organs removed. Am I correct in assuming she was configured to operate inside a mechon?
That's right.
She has been transformed into a mecon's central nerve unit. Her blood can now circulate through a mecon's components.
How?
I believe her immune system is now configured for compatibility with the mechon. That's why her strength has depleted.
But you can treat her, can't you? Please.
Of course. Even as a Machina doctor, I cannot turn a blind eye to this butchery. With our equipment, she will regain her strength, but she will be stuck with this body. I cannot restore her flesh and blood Hom's body.
That's okay. I don't want to be a burden to Shulk. I don't care if I have a machine body. Just make it so I can fight beside him.
Fiora, leave it to me. If that is your wish, I'll do my best.
Das ist wiederum scheiße.
I must implant a new circulation system for her immune functions. But we have one problem.
A problem?
I don't have a piezoelectric unit, which is required to control such a system. As long as she remains on this bed, the life support machine can compensate. But to move around freely, she must have the piezoelectric unit. The same unit is used in Mechon, so if you were to find some Mechon parts...
But where?
Well, outside of the village at the base of Digit 5, there's a beach. Debris from above washes ashore there. You might be able to find one among the Mechon wreckage.
We'll take a look. The beach at the base of Digit 5, right?
Yes. It gives off a faint red glow, so it might be easier to find at night.
Fiora und Dumben.
Yes?
So, hast du einen Augenblick Zeit? Ich benötige eure Hilfe. Unser Dorf steckt in großen Schwierigkeiten. Wir sind den täglichen Angriffen der Maschinen ausgeliefert. Ja. Okay, Medizinzutaten. Ich habe glaube, wir sollen die Dinger zerstören, aber egal. Krabbelmoos braucht.